Hello everybody, welcome back to Vinny Does YouTube. I'm Vinny, and today we're going to be reading some more Homestuck. Y'all ready for this? Okay, so we left off on page 100 and we just got the spur beta. Yeah. Alright. John exit the kitchen. John get cake on couch. You capsuled the cake on the couch, expelling the pie tin from the bottom card. Okay, what's he doing? John, combine cakes to make a double-decker cake. You then merged the two cakes across all 5 cards, and everything in your Silverdex is smushed between the cakes. Why don't you think these things through first? John, retreat upstairs. You pause at the juncture and head down the hall. You're going to need something to clean up this mess you're about to make by dissecting this cake. To the left is the bathroom. To the right is your dad's room. It is locked. You are forbidden from ever entering. He has secrets. John, go to the bathroom and grab a towel. You enter the bathroom. You can see your backyard from the window. The jewel in its crown, the swing set, which has provided you with years of joy. There's also a spring-mounted pogo ride, which has been responsible for more than one painful injury, and has provided you with years of lament. On the sink is your dad's razor. On the rack to the side is a fresh towel. John, remove PDA envelopes and a package from cake. Get that, and get that. You take the razor and use to perform surgery on the cake. You take the towel off and clean the extracted goods. John, retrieve your items. The items force the manhandled cake into the toilet. Just like that, your Solidex is full again. God, this thing is annoying. John, go to bedroom. John, admire full failure to launch poster. You're not usually into chick flicks, but Matthew McConaughey's cool charisma could save any heap of smoldering wreckage. This is your McConaughey wall. A casual shrine to an amazing actor. The film above that one is a lot better, you think. You see her? I want you to know that. I want you to picture that little girl. Now imagine she's white. You got us, Matthew. Your smooth talking exposed our latent racism. Damn, you are good. John, check Pester Chum. Hi, John. Happy birthday, John. Hello? Okay, I'll talk to you later. Hey, Gigi's looking for you. Why are you so popular all of a sudden? Is there some sort of special occasion or something? Did you do something to curry the favor of the ladies? Did you break your leg on a puppy or something? Dude, what are you doing? I discovered a new comet that's going to destroy Earth, and it was named after me. Oh, that's foreshadowing. Now I am famous, and everyone wants to talk to me a lot. No, stop. Just, no. Don't talk about your awful movies or make references to them. Your gross man-bro crush on Matt McConaughey is an unsavory thing to behold. McConaughey. Sounds like a noise a horse would make, i.e. dumb. Equally dumb are all the pictures of that clown you've got hanging up. Oh, those are my dad's. I was talking about Nick Cage. What? No, Nick Cage is sweet. So sweet. Haha, so lame. You don't even like him ironically or anything. Like, this is like, for real, isn't it? I do things ironically sometimes. What about that? What about what I sent you for your birthday? No, those are awesome. What? No, they're stupid. It was a joke. It's ironic. Get it? Wait, you're actually wearing them, aren't you? I'm wearing them ironically because they're awesome. The fact that they're ironic makes them awesome, and vice versa. Are you taking notes on how to be cool? Jesus, get a fucking pen. You do realize that that they touched Stiller were one. You do realize that they touched Stiller's weird, sort of gaunt face at some point. Ew, yeah. Oh, well. Anyway, speaking of which, did you get the mail? Yeah. There happened to be a package in there. Yeah, there's a big red run. You should probably open it. I bet it's trapped under the Spur beta, so I'll probably open it after I install the beta. Oh man, the beta came? Yeah, wanna play it? Haha, no way. Why not? Sounds so hell's boring. Just get TT to play it. But she's all about that. Where'd she go? The internet's probably blinking in and out, I guess. Probably back online soon. Oh yeah, that's just my dogs in the background. Just, what are you doing? Hey! What, do you need to go back outside? Alright, I'm back now. Alright, where was I? Where'd she go? Your internet's probably blinking in and out, I guess. Probably be back online soon. Oh, and Christ, in a sidecar, you still using the stack modus? Seriously, dude. You need to bone up on your data structures. That stuff is just ridiculous. Okay, I will. John, open browser and go to mspaintadventures.com. Had to space out on the computer for a while before doing anything important. A Typhus web browser and direct it. You open the Typhus web browser and direct it to what is indisputably the most amazing website ever created. New Adventure is okay. You're not sure if you like it as much as the last one. You're members of a sinister gang called the Midnight Crew. Your nefarious plots are serpentine in their complexity. Your schemes are convoluted. You're planning a heist in your underground hideout. What will you do? John, install the Spur beta. You said it's time for less meta, more beta. You insert the CD and install the Spur beta. Oh, what is this? John, bone up on data structures. You go into your closet where you keep a lot of clothes and an array of handy computer programming guides. John, read data structures book. You're not really sure you want to dig into this huge tome. It looks really boring, kind of ornery. Maybe just check out that free modus instead. John, get fetch modus. Turn to the back inside cover, where the free fetch modus is included in a plastic sleeve. And this one is dictated by the logic of queue data structure, operating in first in, first out method rather than first in, last out method of stack. Don't apply fetch modus to Silodex. Items capsulating your Silex are no longer immediately accessible. You can only use the item in the bottom card, and must wait for items on upper cards to be pushed back to it. For instance, the red package is now inaccessible. You can only use the razor at this moment. This modus doesn't strike you as a significant upgrade to your previous one. In fact, this almost seems more inconvenient. You figure that you might as well give it a chance, though. Don't switch back to stack modus. Suddenly, you wonder if this is even possible. You don't even remember if you had a physical card for the stack modus. You find this ought to be a little abstract. You prefer not to think about it too much. John, put down razor. Put it down? Not quite sure what you understand. Pick up 2 items. You capture one of the cakes. You capture one of the cakes. You finally found a use for all those loitering pastries. Dead weight. John, get another cake. The second one causes the razor to launch out of the front of your Silodex. Oh, good lord, that beautiful face. You wish the razor would have failed to launch. John, get more stuff. You open your magic chest and capture one of your favorite books of all time, Wise Guy by Mike Cavaney. There is the fresh towel. Might as well grab those cuffs. You take the trick handcuffs, expelling the PDA like a bullet. Oh, god damn it. John, open up that package. Examine the package. It is from one of your internet chums. It's bound in packing tape, though. You need something sharp to open it. Ah, yes, of course, the razor. It's also simple. Why? Oh no, don't do it. Pick up the package again. Let's take this from the top. John, capture shards of glass. You take the glass shards in quick succession and duck for cover. Your Silodex rains devastation on your room from above. Now that your cards are packed with glass, you probably don't want to do that again anytime soon. Yeah. You should probably go to get that stuff before you forget. John, you use the razor on the package. You open the package, there's something suspicious inside, something suspiciously dirty and smelly. It's just so funny, much like the one held hostage briefly by McCulvich Cyrus and the virus while taunting hard-luck protagonist Cameron Poe, striking similar to the one scooped up from the soot-burning Vegas Strip by Cage's Poe, and offered to his daughter, a gesture symbol of tattered exterior surrounding a heart of gold. Poe was much to look at, but he was a good man. But no, it was not merely like the bunny. According to the note, according to this note of authenticity, is the very same bunny. This is so awesome. Let's check out what this is. John, check status of Spur Beta. Looks your computer is trying to get your attention. John, check Pastor Chum window. I've managed to retrieve the beta. Excellent. Hold on, wait, what was that voice? Hold on, let me pull up the last stream to see if I can remember what voice I did for Rose here. Handsome. Okay. Oh hell, that is such a coincidence. I should have mentioned that. I'll be like cameras, dude. In the Richard Buttery room. Why can I just not find? Oh, here it is. Her voice. No. I understand. No, John's. I understand. Oh, come on. Beta release of the game of the year. As featured in the respectable. It looks like you've managed to retrieve that beta. Excellent. I'm going to connect. Oh, okay, but I just got the most awesome present. The rabbit? So sweet. I've heard the tales of this wretched creature often. Its Homeric legend is practically ensconced in the fold of my personal mythology by now. What? Why don't we focus on the matter at hand? Oh, the game, okay. I don't really know how this works. What am I even looking at here? You're running the client application. I'm running the server. So I am the host software. I am running. I'm running this. I'm running the server, so I'm the host user. I have established a connection with you. This is sufficient for us to play the game. Okay then. Why don't we get started? John, press enter. S. Yeah, Suburban Jungle is so good. You know, I'm gonna let this play while I go. My dog's inside. Ready, yeah. Suburban Jungle. Man, my favorite part. My favorite part in Homestuck is when Spurb says it's Spurbin time, and then Spurb's all over the place. Mouse over the interface buttons. AH. What? Who's AH? GT select magic chest. TT zoom out. TT drop test. Well, what are you doing? Sorry, I'm just getting a feel for the controls. Is my magic chest on the roof now? Yes. Oh. I'll try to be more careful next time. John, get the card. You find the missing stack fetch modus, and quickly reapply it to your Silodex. You can now offer the stack or queue modus at any time. You toggle between your fetch modi with gleeful abandon. Looks like your dad is leaving again from her baking supplies. You're relieved to have the house to yourself again, but only for a few minutes. Hope he doesn't notice the magic chest on the roof, or all the things you threw out the window for that matter. DJ, select stuff in the yard and move it back into room. Hey, do you think you do me a favor? Can you grab all the stuff outside my broken window and bring it in for me? I'll give it a shot. Thanks. No luck. It appears to be out of range. I'm guessing it's too far from you, the player. Aww. GT, select John. You cannot select the player. John abjures the meddlesome cursor. GT, select Bunny. TT, put the bunny back in the box. TT, revise room. TT, open Fernalia registry. TT, deploy totem lathe. John, examine totem lathe. You know what the heck this thing does, but it looks neat. TT, open grist cache. It seems by expanding the dimensions of your room it cost us some build grist, but deploying the lathe did not appear to to incur any expense. It look it looks like some certain objects are freebies, probably to help you set up the game. Wow, okay. What do they do? I think it's up to you to find out. All you can do is drop stuff in your house and move it around, apparently. How do you move stuff around? It sounds like fun. I don't think you can as a client. You'll need to install the server application. You should have received both in separate envelopes. I'm running both on my computer right now. What? Did you not get another envelope in the mail? No! Once you install the server and establish connection, I'm sure you'll be able to manipulate my environment in the same manner. Are you sure? I just dropped the voice. Hold on. Are you sure you didn't get it? Oh man, I think I might know where it is. Now that your room is bigger, why don't you move to the far corner? It will extend the range of the cursor, and I can reach the items. Which you threw out the window for some reason? I have an idea. What have you been doing in here all afternoon anyways? I have been fussing with my stupid Silodex. But I think I have it under control now. What modus do you use? I like to use trees. Oh no, that sounds so awkward. It's not exceptionally practical, but I think they're elegant. John, stand in corner. TT, deploy Cruxtruder. TT, deploy Alchemeter. Why is the floor shaking? You're dropping more stuff in my house? Yes, 2 more gizmos. Sweet! Sweet! What's with all the big contraptions? If I had to guess, they appear to facilitate some sort of system involving punch card-based alchemy. Huh? To what end? I mean, what are we supposed to be doing in this game? That remains to be seen. Maybe we should go investigate. John, get PDA. You have the PDA switching back to the stack modus, which is readily accessible. The interface is oddly sterile. No layers, clone wallpapers, or anything like that. Oops, I mean Harley Quinn wallpapers. The serious business application is open. It seems your dad uses it to keep tabs on various acquaintances, as well as street performers, maybe? You guys performing arts must be pretty serious business after all. John, install Pester Chum. This should be useful. Now you can keep tabs on your chums while you wander around the house. I'm going on the balcony now. I'm messaging from my dad's PDA. The one you threw into the yard. No, I'm telling you. It jumped on my Silodex like a frightened weasel. And what were you doing with it in the first place? I'm not sensing a lot of regard for the personal property of others. Is this how your pent-up frustration with your father manifests itself? What? No, those were all accidents. Please tape your psycho blabbery elsewhere, miss. Your bathroom is a mess. Did you do that too? Oh man, you see, this isn't cool. It's snooping nonsense. There's a cake in the toilet. Yes, there is. I'm tempted to clean it for you. Okay, if that will satisfy your weird OCD complex, then go ahead. My obsessive-compulsive disorder complex? Can a disorder also be a complex? In your case, probably. Sounds complicated. Anyway, I'm going to have to look at this enormous platformy thing you put on the balcony. John, examine Alchemica in a cautious manner. You have no idea what to do with this thing. You can't find any controls for it. Maybe, having exhausted all the possibilities, you decide to stand on it. This isn't very cautious of you, actually. John, look through telescope. It's a clear sunny day, nothing out of the ordinary to report. At least not beyond the walls of your own home. PT, grab soiled toilet. Whoops. 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 Whoops what? What was that noise? Is there something I should go investigate? No, I have it under control. Just keep playing with your telescope. John, investigate. Ah! I think you can patch it up. Just give me a little space. Why don't you go have a look at the Cruxtruder? The what? The thing I put in your living room. John, hop down the hole. You jump into the utility room. John, get sledgehammer and card. You take the sledgehammer and capsulog the card. Command to and quickly apply it to the strife specubus. You think it's cool that things don't always have to be a federal issue. It looks like another one of your chums is pestering you on the PDA. John, answer, chum. Hey, did you get my package? Oh, hey, no, not yet. Darn, are you sure? It's in the green box. Oh, and yes, it's my dad's car. But he's still out at the store. He should be back soon. Great, what are you up to today? I'm up to my neck in this spurb stuff. TT is making a royal mess of my house. Lol, what's spurb? What's this game? It's okay, I guess. I'm still figuring out. What was that? What was what? I heard a loud noise outside my house. It sounded like an explosion. Wow, really? I'll go outside and look. Okay, be careful. Oh man, be careful, okay? I will. John, might as well check our crutch shooter. John, might as well check out the crutch shooter. Oh, hell no, you put this thing in front of the door? There's a door there. Yeah. I didn't see it, I just thought it fit nicely into the groove. You mean you thought it was elegant? Oh well. What do I even do with this thing? Hello? What are you doing up there now? Oh no. John, examine the wheel on crux shooter. You're doing the wheel something you pushing up from underneath the lid. You aren't strong enough to make the lid come off. TT, put bathtub in driveway. On the top turn to driveway, the connection is interrupted. John, scold TT. Yep. You can see me, right? Tell me what's wrong with this picture. Sorry, I keep losing the wireless signal. Maybe it's the weather. I should look for a stronger signal in another part of the house. I'd rather not risk an encounter with my mother. I've battled through her cloud of gin and derision once already this evening. I hear you. Yes, cake, gestures, and unflattering love and support. Quite a road to hoe there. Though I suppose that I'm complicit for not informing social services about your situation. I know. What about going outside? You catch your neighbor signal. That also presents the same problem. It's raining, remember? And dark. It's dark already? Yes, the sun has already had its way here with us on the East Coast. Its lurid glare has moved onto younger time zones. Okay. John, hit Crookshoot with sledgehammer. Need some help? TT, pick up sledgehammer. Oh, something's happening. Okay, what is this thing? What is this thing? What's the clock counting down? I've been looking at the game fact walkthroughs to figure out some of this stuff. Hold on while I read further. Okay. All these walkthroughs are extremely short. I haven't progressed much further than this point. Weird. Well, I mean, it is a new game. True. Well, weird. Well, I mean, it is a new game. True. Now that the lid is off, you have to extrude some of the cruxite. You're on turn wheel again. You extrude one cruxite dowel. John, get cruxite. I feel like we should be hurrying. The countdown is making me nervous. John? Oh, your PDA is strapped onto the cruxite now. Isn't it? Anyway, it looks like you're going to need this card too. John, no, TT, deploy pre-punch card. John, get card. A shard of glass leaks out from your deck and maims the Harlequin doll. John, capsulog fanciful Harlequins. You take 2 fanciful Harlequins. In addition, the additional useless freight pushes your PDA to the last card. You then switch to the Q modus so you can access the PDA. More glass shrapnel flies from the deck. This thing keeps following me around. I think it's trying to talk to me or something. That is probably the Colonel Sprite. And apparently, that's probably the Colonel Sprite. And apparently needs to be prototyped. Twice, actually. Whatever the hell that means. These walkthroughs are getting horribly written. These walkthroughs are horrendously written. Okay. Well, you are the one with the cursor, so just do whatever you think is the right thing to do. Also, fix my bathroom. TT, drop a maimed Harlequin into Colonel Sprite. Yes. The Colonel Sprite has been prototyped with the Harlequin doll. I still can't understand this thing's gobbledygook. That was only tier 1 prototyping. There's still another tier of the prototyping process, which for all we know merely advances the entity through increasingly esoteric states of linguistics. The clock is ticking. We don't have time for this asinine tomfoolery. This unmitigated poppycock. Extravagant hogwash. Okay, stop. Stop typing whatever silly thing you're typing. I'm going upstairs to the big platformy thing. The alchemitter? The alchemitter? Huh? Try to learn the lingo. Why does that sound like a villager noise? Like, huh? John, use pre-punched card with the alchemitter. There's no slot for the card anywhere in this alchemitter. The Colonel Sprite followed you upstairs. TT, explore Anthemium. Acquiring the Quartzite Dowel seems to be purposely populated the Anthemium with an perfectly generic object. John, caps log the telescope. It's such a telescope from its tripod, which who knows might be useful. More importantly, it pushes the Quartzite, the last card, making it available for tinkering. The PDA particularly jettisoned to the front yard, over the neighbor's fence. Oh my god. John, put Quartzite on weird pattern. Put Quartzite on weird pattern on alchemitter. What? The Quartzite dowel on the alchemitter, small pedestal. Something is happening. The alchemitter You said the alchemitter casts 3 perfectly generic objects for some reason, expecting a total of 3 units of build grist, 6 units of build grist. This thing looks completely useless. What a waste. Out of the corner, you notice something in the sky. Don, switch modus and use telescope to inspect the sky. You switch to the stack modus to get a closer look at your telescope. Whatever it is, the Colonel Sprite is particularly agitated about it. You're no astronomer, but the trick to that looks suspiciously head-on with your current perspective. This is a troubling development. John, high-five Colonel Sprite. I figured you've left him hanging long enough. John, attempt to ingest a unit of build grist. It is something, however, it's tempting because they strongly resemble rockin' blue raspberry gushers. However, the units of build grist are game abstraction and do not seem to exist on the physical plane. Apparently, no crisis is so imminent that will deter you from contemplating idiotic frivolities that'll stop you from contemplating idiotic and frivolous actions. Your dad is getting home. John, what did you do with your PDA this time? I'm working on the bathroom, but we are running low on build grist. TT, revise bathroom. I think I'm going to keep going for about 10 more minutes. John, run to your room and contact TT through Pester Chum. 2 chums have been trying to message you. John, answer chums. Okay, I'm working in the bathroom, but we are running low on build grist. I mean, who cares about the bathroom now? There's a meteor heading to my house. I see. Do you suppose it has anything to do with the game? I don't know, maybe. What do I do? I think it's very unlikely. The walkthrough vehicles is just an impending threat before they end. Completely contracted sentence seem even more curt and ambiguous. was written hastily with a sense of alarm. Actually, their dedication to updating the walkthroughs under such circumstances is admirable. Wow, fascinating. What? If the meteorite is a game's construct, then I think the thing to do is to proceed to solve the dilemma in the game's terms. Try using the lathe. It says you can use the card on it, but it's more specific than that. Okay, I'll do that. Mute is a labor to read, this drivel. Heck, and if I read any more of this, my brain will need to be spoon-fed from a jar. Well, it blows spit bubbles on it in a high chair. I think I'll write my own walkthrough. That is, after we make it through this and you don't die. I heard you got the box. Might be appreciating my heroic fatherly perseverance in getting to you. In my rough tumbled dirty wife beater sort of way. I also hope you appreciate how many no-talent douches had their mitts on that bunny before you. That's like the grubby baton of some douchebag marathon. Hey, where are you? Oh man, I was playing. Oh man, the bunny was so awesome, but I don't. Oh man, the bunny was so awesome, but I don't think I have time to talk. I'm playing Suburban. It's kind of a nightmare. TT is breaking everything in my house. Would tell you to stay clear of that game. And for that matter, you should probably wash your hands. That flighty. You should probably wash your hands with that flighty broad. Then there's snarky. The hierarchies of their snarky stuff all together. There's a meteorite coming, and I'm not even joking about that. It's like a big asteroid or comet or something. And it's in the sky, heading right for my house. Oh man, how big is it? I don't know. It's big, I guess. I gotta go. Yes, this is just like a reading of Homestuck, just by me. Hello. I gotta go. We'll talk later if I'm still alive and the Earth isn't blown up. Like the size of Texas or like the size of Rhode Island? There was throwing around geographical comparisons to give us some sort of scale into what? Give some sort of sense of scale. Like it really means anything to us. Like, doesn't even matter. Like, it doesn't matter if it's just like, wow, that's pretty fucking big. Like, Mr. President, there's a meteor coming, sir. Oh yeah, how big is it? Size of Texas, sir. Oh shit. Like, how big is it? Size of New York City, sir. Oh shit. I prefer the comments the size of your mom's dick. Oh snap. Sorry, familiar with the planet Jupiter? Sorry, familiar with Jupiter? You mean like the planet? Yeah. What's that big? Well, it's that big, sir. Sounds pretty big. I have a question. Is it Jupiter? Yes, sir. The Earth is literally under siege by planet fucking Jupiter. Oh shit. Anyway, later. John, use pre-punched card on totem lathe. Use the pre-punched card into a slot of the totem lathe above the tool arm deploys configuration of chisels. I just need something to lathe. Now take correct side into totem lathe. Cursing your lack of foresight, you turn to the balcony for the Cruxite dowel you left on the pedestal. You navigate the hallway leery of your dad, who's persistently puzzling over the new fixture in his hallway. The perfect crime. You retrieve the Cruxite dowel, your dad shrugs, and heads back downstairs to do some more baking. If only he knew you were hard at work saving his ass. John, use Cruxite dowel on totem lathe. You can have the Cruxite on the lathe. John, activate lathe. The lathe carves one totem. You take the totem. Alright, use the totem. Alright, I use the totem lathe to make this blue shapy thing. I guess I take it back to the alchemitor again. Hello? Uh-oh. Oh, here we are at Rose's part. And I think that this is actually a pretty good place to stop. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, like it. If you didn't, don't like. and I'll see you in the next one.